let's go right here. NBA playoffs about to kick off, right?
Yeah.
And it's the Lakers and what am I thinking? They're the number 3 seed and against the number 6 seed, right?
Yeah,
the Timberwolves. Yep. And I'm going to say this as we go into the playoffs, and they don't start till Saturday, right?
Which we'll be here before you know it.
No, tomorrow's Friday, and we'll be there. But I'm looking at this, and I'm starting to say that if the Lakers don't get to the NBA Finals, the season will be a failure, a total failure. And I'm looking at the players they have, because Luka went to the finals last year. And LeBron is still playing at a high level. Austin Reeves is now a player that you can count on. There's 3 players. And the teams that are 1 and 2 in the Western Conference are newbies. Houston at number 2, basically a newbie. They got a veteran coach. OKC, they got a star. Shea is a star. But newbies. Denver fired its coach. They won a championship a couple years ago. The Clippers, you never know where they are. Who's in the way? If LeBron and Luka are who they say they are, and J.J. Redick is a genius.
The first 2, I was like, all right.
Okay. The Lakers have to, with the capital H, get to the NBA Finals. Anything short is a failure. Is it going to be? Oh, no, wait. It'll be next year because LeBron will be older. Oh, really? And Luka will be heavier after the offseason. I'm just saying.
There you go.
I'm dead serious. It's finals or bust. The Lakers have to get there. If they don't, I'm pointing a finger at Luka. I'm pointing a finger at LeBron. I'm pointing a finger at J.J. Redick, and they better not lose to the Timberwolves in the first round. They better not. Because then I'm pouring gasoline all over the place. And I got a match in my pocket.
Oh, well, let me stand back then. If that's what we're doing here on this Thursday. Despite your passion and energy on it, I disagree, my brother, and I'll tell you a couple of reasons why. Number one, they don't have any real time together, Luka and LeBron. They literally have been making this thing happen on the fly. They've been figuring each other out, figuring out the flow of the team, figuring out what they do best. So they've been trying to go at this new. Also, you, me, Ryan, Monty, Alex, all of us have been disrespectful of the Oklahoma City Thunder, including myself. But when you really look at it, you start to look a little deeper into the numbers. The real disappointment would be the Oklahoma City Thunder if they don't make it to the finals. Because let's be students of history. There have been a handful of teams who have won 68 games or more. And most of them, except for one, made it to the finals. All but the one lost. And we know who that was.
But wait a minute. That was the all-time team to win the most games in the regular season.
Wait, say that what? Oh, the one. Exactly. That's the team that lost in 7 games. So, but they got to the finals. Before them, we're talking about the Warriors.
None of those other teams
2016.
that won 68 games had such a young team as OKC. I can
Chicago,
say that easily.
72-10, they won the finals. The Lakers back in 71 won the finals. The Bulls, again, in 96, 97, won 69 games, won the finals. The 66, 67, 76 won the finals. The only one that didn't get to the finals was the Boston Celtics back in 72, 73. So to me, that's a scapegoat for the Oklahoma City Thunder. You guys won 68 game dominant fashion. The win margin was huge. It was like a double digit. They were beating everybody's butts all season long. Good teams, bad team, Western Conference, Eastern Conference. So, yes, if you're the Lakers, that's your goal to get to the finals. But it's not a failure if you don't. To me, if I'm the Oklahoma City Thunder and I'm looking back at history, we're supposed to be to the finals and have a great shot to win it because only one team that
Kelvin, you don't even believe that. There's nobody on that team that's remotely close to Luka and LeBron playing together, coming together. And the idea that you would say that it's not theirs to win tells me about their legacy and what you believe. Because you're telling me that those two guys, all-time greats,
Yes,
are going to acquiesce to a young bunch of players and that they shouldn't feel like they should get to the finals?
If I get in the DeLorean and I go back 5 years with you and LeBron is 35 or something, now I'm 1,000% with you. 100,000,000% with you. If this is a 32,
Luka's 25 years old.
I'm not talking about Luka. I'm saying if I have that 25-year-old Luka and even a 36-year-old LeBron, 1,000% I'm with you. But I'm not going to just all of a sudden excuse. I like the Lakers to beat them, but if I'm Oklahoma City Thunder, they should not beat us. We have been here. We played in the postseason last season. We have the MVP who's looked like he's going to win it, and we have a really great cast around him. So why is it skipped on them that they shouldn't, when history has shown us you win 68 games, your butt is in the finals, and 5 out of the 6 times you win the finals. Now the Lakers
when you have 2 all-time greats on the same roster with an inexperienced team. You're just looking at the win total.
No, I'm not.
I'm
looking at the complete team.
They're not.
The Thunder are better. Listen, I'm picking.
Nobody's
would pick
picking
Lakers.
the Thunder, despite them winning all those games and their defense to win the championship. And I'm talking about they would pick Cleveland. They would pick Cleveland or Boston before they would pick OKC.
And Boston is ranked. That's
records.
who I pick. I think Boston is the best team. The Western Conference Finals for the Lakers. That's to me the minimum. That is okay. We made it to the Western Conference Finals. Check that box. Now let's compete and try to get to the finals. But I don't think it's a failure. Keep in mind, that's what we're starting this with. You said a failure.
Total failure.
It is not a total failure.
It's a total failure.
Absolutely not a total failure if they don't make it, especially knowing I had a few months with Luka and LeBron. That's it. And I got a whole season now where they can bounce back. I can go get some bigs. I can go get another defender and have a better shot next year. I don't think it's a failure. All right, Lakers a failure if you don't get to the finals. Rob says yes. I say no. What say you? 877-99 on Fox. Who we got?
Let's go. Pete in Las Vegas. You're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Pete?
Pete.
Gentlemen, how are we today?
We are great. Oh, great.
So, failure, would you guys say it's a bigger failure or equal or less of a failure than not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 11, not 162?
There you go.
What's a bigger failure, guys?
Yes, I know. That team was supposed to win a lot more than they did. I'll tell you that.
They got to go. They were supposed to go
Don't
3 out of
even
4.
win the first one.
I know.
That's the one. That's the one right there.
Yeah,
they were
that's
supposed to go 3. If the Spurs
Thanks,
beat them that
Pete.
last one, all right, fine. But that first one, they were supposed to win.
Let's go to Michael in Virginia. You're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Michael?
Hey guys, love the show.
Thank
you, brother.
Appreciate it.
Hey, and I'll get straight to the point. So, is it going to be a bigger failure for the Lakers not making the finals, or is it going to be a bigger failure for the Warriors not making the finals? Seeing how they traded for Jimmy Butler playoff buckets. I'm just saying.
No, it's not, because Luka is all people talk about is how great, and the Lakers stole him, and oh my God, you got an international star, 5-time All-NBA. No, Jimmy Butler's not Luka.
Yeah, he's not Butler, but he plays his best in the playoffs. So
Okay, how many championships does Jimmy
just-
Butler have playing his best in the playoffs?
Luka
But
ain't
he
got that
managed to
either.
take the team by himself to the finals.
I'm just
With
asking
Miami
you.
Heat.
Ain't nobody have the same pressure. Luka has more pressure than Jimmy Butler. I'm sorry. Ain't nobody. If the Warriors don't win, they'll just be like they weren't that good. Sean in Sacramento, you're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Sean?
Yo, my Lord, another mother, Kelvin, and my brothers behind the board, man. Jesus Christ, Robert Parker. I thought it was going to be the oddball come tomorrow because, them 7 years or 6 years, whatever you got left in your contract, they was going up in flames with that opening monologue, bro.
Hey, you didn't even. Hey, Sean.
You didn't even
Sean,
hear
you
no
didn't even
joke,
hear the
right?
best one that he had to hold. He took the mic off
That's
for.
right. Thank
Hey,
God.
Alex earning his keep today, man.
For
But
sure.
Two things they didn't have on that Golden Girls cruise. Jerry Harrison Jr. and Bobby Scales, because that's an Inside the Parker exclusive this week. If you ain't already subscribed and download, man, go ahead and peep that. YouTube coming soon. But on this Lakers tip, Rob, quit being so dramatic, man. You know this is not a complete failure. Luka ain't even 30 years old. Talk about it's a complete failure. My man has plenty of time to win the championship. But for LeBron, every year he's in the league from this point on without a championship is a failure because he's making his ratio of wins and losses bigger and bigger and bigger. I agree with you on that, but I got to agree, my man Kelvin, today the Lakers got plenty of time to win with Luka. LeBron, you on the shot clock, bruh.
All right,
I
thanks,
do agree with
Sean.
that. Yeah, ain't no denying that. But you give me this. They're not a failure if they don't get there. Come on, Rob.
Tony in D.C., you're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What up, Tony?
Is this thing on? This is one of the worst takes Kelvin has had, and he hasn't even been on the show for a year. We need to renegotiate your NIL deal, Kelvin. They traded for Luka Doncic, not Luka that lives on the second floor. It's an 80s song, Kelvin. Google
Very
it,
nice.
okay?
I know the song. Hold on, Tony. Tony, they traded for Luka for how many years?
Say that again?
They got Luka for years, okay?
No, they don't. He don't have a new deal yet.
They got Luka for 6 months.
Kelvin, as soon as the Lakers lose, it'll be you, Shannon Sharp, Nick Wright. Well, this is what happened. Why LeBron, he needs more help.
Exactly.
He needs more help.
That's right. Thanks, Tony. Appreciate the call. Joe in St. Louis, the baseball capital of the United States. What's up, Joe?
Hey, what up with y'all, man? It's Coop. I don't know where he got Joe from, but man,
Coop.
Hey, I'm gonna start by this, Rob.
Sorry,
I give you credit for your long career through ESPN and everything. I've been watching you since the early 2000s. But god damn, man, you be having some terrible takes. It's no way that the Lakers could be a failure. They had Luka for a New York minute.
I'm trying to tell
him. Be a failure.
I'm just saying, look at who's in front of them. Who's there to stop them? They're not going to get it
what
done.
What do you mean? A team that just won 68
Nobody.
games?
Nobody.
Hey, they got the number one. They got the MVP with SGA.
And
they got
exactly.
Joker.
They got nothing. You know what?
Wait, why is your man Joker just getting the pass? He's supposed to be the 5 times. Should have had 5 MVPs. Why is he getting the pass? Why he get to just look at horses?
Did they just
why he get to just look at horses?
Just fire their coach?
What I said, the MVP. Every year I sit next to you, go, the MVP should be Jokic. The MVP should be Jokic.
Should be.
Now he ain't even in this conversation.
You got Harden, Kawhi. Like the Clippers ain't no bums either. So I mean, it's tough in the West. It ain't gonna be no cakewalk, but it's not a failure.
Coop, Joe, Coop, whatever. He's spitting facts. Thank you, Coop, a.k.a. Joe. I don't know where we got that from.
In New Orleans, you're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. MJ, talk some sense and knowledge into Kelvin, please.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Come on, man. I have to side with Professor Parker on this one. Luka the Don was not stolen in the middle of the night from Big B for a WCF appearance. LeBron James is number 2, according to Stephen Screaming A. Smith. I don't want to hit 40 now because he can't have it both ways.
Right.
And the Heatles were the ultimate primetime big 3 of prime players in their particular in their prime. Calvin, stop tripping.
What the Heatles got to do, man?
Thank you.
Dwayne Wade having a matcha to tea or whatever it's called right now, sitting at home. What did the Heatles have to do with anything? You lucky I like you, MJ, and that we now there in New Orleans having po' boys. That's about it. All right.